right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Friday Night Fights, World of Champions. This fight is being broadcast by Carolina Exposed Multimedia. The referee will be Mr. Dale Sunshine Fry. This fight is between David Yanez and Ken the Rage Hill. Ken out of Atlanta, Georgia. Ken is 5'7", 135 pounds, 26 years old. He is 14-21 with 6 wins by knockout as a pro.
On his way to the ring, fighting out of Sin City, Las Vegas, Nevada. Here he comes, David Yanez.
Yanez, 2-0-1. He is an amateur record. He had an amateur record of 6-5. He is 5'5", weighing in 135 pounds, 22 years old, out of Las Vegas. Dale Fry, the referee, going over the instructions. Ready for our 4 rounds of boxing, and here we go. Round number 1. Hill is on the right-hand side of your screen right there. He's got the tattoos. And Yanez has got the black slick back hair. Easy to tell the two guys apart. Tough fighters, and they come in quickly. And both guys trade punches. These guys are not waiting around. Usually you hear these guys say, well, we're going to toy around the first round, kind of feel each other out. But in the 4 rounds of boxing, these guys say, nope, let's go at it. They both had some good fights, good amateur fights, and now they're into the pros. Yanez, this is only his 4th professional fight. Hill has 35 professional fights, and so these two guys are accustomed to being in the ring together, and we'll see what happens. Yanez getting hit on the inside. Hill looked really good, throwing that left uppercut in there. He's working on the inside. Yanez trying to work on the outside. Yanez throwing that left jab. Yanez is more of a slick boxer. He said he likes to fight like a pit bull. Hill puts his hand on the back of his head and pushes him down a little bit. But Hill, a veteran, cagey veteran, the kind of guy you like to get in there and measure yourself against when you got a young fighter like Yanez. See if Yanez can hang in there and do anything with him. Make him a better fighter in his fights down the road. He's in good shape, training well out in Vegas. Both guys trade a couple of good shots there in the corner. And there's Yanez working good on the inside with that left. Good right hand by Hill, right hand lead. Yanez listening to his corner. They're throwing it and telling him throw that left and then follow it with an overhand right. Come right down the middle with it. He throws a couple quick left jabs in there. Right to the body and right to the head and then back to a left to the head. So listening to his corner well. He's starting to settle down a little bit. He was a little nervous, I think, at the start of this fight. Both guys get their hands loose and really going at it. Al Mandel in the background in that fancy Hawaiian shirt from the North Carolina Commission. He was one of the first boxing commissioners in the state of North Carolina. Been around the fight game for 60 years here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Remember, these guys are fighting 4 3-minute rounds. Yanez and Hill. Yanez has a very, very good stiff left jab. When he uses it, he gets inside and he does a good job. He's got to follow that left jab. He's kind of racing in after it behind it. A little amateurish, but looking good. There's a pretty overhand right. Good left by Yanez. That landed right on the button. Hill got caught on the chin. Both guys clash heads. They banged heads. Referee doesn't say anything at this time, but they banged heads right then. There's another one. They both slammed into each other's heads. And they both crashed. You can see referee Dale Fry is going over to check on Hill. You can see on the replay. Watch this coming up right here. You'll see there's a clash of heads coming up. These two guys are going at it. They both lead with their left hand and they come in with their heads. And there's the first head clash right there. You see they both bang, and then they do it again right here at the end of the round as they both lean in with the left hand and they will slam heads again. Looks like Yanez, right at the end of the round, you saw them both clash heads again. Yanez, looking at his left eye, he got hit above the left eye. In his corner, we'll take a look at that. Referee Dale Fry will go over and talk to each corner, make sure they know. See if we got a good replay from Carolina Exposed Multimedia back there. They did a good job of filming this round. And then right at the end of the round, as they're just finishing the round, you see Yanez get hit over the left eye with his head.
Okay, here we go. Go, David. You first. There you go.
All right, now they're not holding back. This is round number 2, scheduled for 4 rounds in the lightweight division. These two guys, very quick fighters, very much in good shape. They both know what they're doing. They're both landing a good, strong, stiff left jab and trying to follow it up. Yanez seems to be a little bit quicker. Hill throws more of a looping left. And he keeps his left hand down, as you can see. Ooh, nice right hand by Hill. Yanez doesn't seem to be bothered by it. He comes back with his own left and a right, and then another left to the body, and Hill ties him up. Yanez on the right, Hill on the left. 4-round fight, round number 2. Referee Dale Sunshine Fry. You see Yanez keep throwing that left. He gets his left jab. When he's landing that left or putting the left in the face of Hill, he follows it with that quick right hand. He goes to the body very well. Got a very good body shot. There he is, 2 more quick lefts to the head. And inside they tie up. Good job by the fighters. Referee Dale Fry telling them not to hold. Their hands are free and they're both working inside now. Both guys throwing short little punches. You see Hill holding the left hand of Yanez. Yanez with a good overhand right. And Hill waves to the crowd as if I'm not hurt. And well, he does. Yanez comes in and snaps his head back to the left. They say keep yourself protected at all times. And Hill kind of forgot that a little bit. Waving to the crowd to pretend he wasn't hurt. And usually that's when a fighter does get hurt. Yanez with 2 more left jabs. He's keeping Hill off balance. And then he follows it with a right hand, another right, another right. You can see Yanez is starting to land that right hand. Hill's keeping that left hand down a little low right now. And walking right into Yanez's right hand. Yanez is a young fighter, very impressive so far. 2-0-1 as a pro, 6-5 as an amateur. Hill, 14-21 as a pro. 6 big wins by knockout. Hill has the reach, but he's not using it very well. He keeps trying to step inside, and Yanez keeps picking him off with that beautiful left jab. Another right hand by Yanez. He led with that right hand several times. See how low Hill is keeping that left hand? You can't keep doing that when a guy is hitting you with a right hand or you're going to lose the fight. Keep it tagged with that overhand right round after round after round. And even though it's a 4-round fight, the judges are watching it. There's another good exchange. Both fighters landed a couple good shots. I think Yanez again got the best of that one in round number 2. Welcome back to World of Champions Friday night fights here in Charlotte, North Carolina, broadcast by Carolina Exposed Multimedia. We're getting ready for round number 3. You see our lovely ring girl in there. My name is Bruce Foster, bringing you these fights live on Friday Night Fights. There's a pretty right hand at the end of the last round by Ken Hill, the Rage out of Atlanta, Georgia. And David Yanez coming back with another right of his own and another right. He started getting the better at the end of that round. He landed several good shots before we went to the bell, ending round number 2. So here we go, round number 3. Ken Hill on your left, Yanez on the right. Ken Hill has 4 young daughters, and he says he loves, outside the ring, he loves cake decorating. That's kind of a great hobby, I guess, and if you're good at it, what the heck, right? Got those 4 daughters, you can help them, and they can help you, and you decorate some beautiful cakes. It's a great thing. Both fighters going toe-to-toe now here in round number 3. Scheduled for 4 rounds of boxing. The referee, Dale Fry. Yanez has really got that left jab working, and there's the right to the body. Another right to the body, left and right to the body. He's going to the body a lot more here in round number 3 to start it off. He throws that left jab to the top and then goes right down to the body with both hands. Signs of a good young fighter. Listening to his corner, you can hear them telling Yanez, go to the body, and he's doing exactly that.
Here we go.
Way too long, baby.
Stick.
You can hear David's corner saying, don't wait, go for it, trying to beat Ken Hill to the punch, and he has done that so far here in the first couple rounds. There's a couple more quick left jabs. There you can see, going downstairs, and then boom, right back upstairs again with that right hand. Yanez seems to be getting more and more comfortable and more confident as this fight goes on. I think he realizes that Hill can't really hurt him, so he can stay inside and work on him. Hill keeps dropping that left hand way down by his waist. That's his style, but that's time to get caught with that overhand right if you're not careful. And I think Yanez is looking for that. Yanez has landed a couple of those looping overhand rights. There it is, right there. Right to the body and a right to the head, right over the top of the left hand. They're really picking up the pace here in round number 3 as Yanez lands a left-right combination. Look at that, 3 right hands in a row by Yanez. 3 overhand rights. Hill keeping that left hand a little bit too low, but he keeps getting caught. Right hand to the body and a right hand to the head by Yanez, and another left to the head. Yanez going upstairs and downstairs just like his corner's telling him to do. I'll tell you, he's an impressive young fighter. What they call a little shimmy shine, where they go in there and both start firing quick punches and moving their feet around inside, getting no damage done by either of the fighters. I don't think either fighter has really been hurt in this fight. Yanez ended one big overhand right that landed, and I stunned Hill for just a split second, but Hill came back. I don't think either one of them has really seriously been hurt as we're going through our 3rd round of boxing. You see Yanez is really starting to dominate this fight, inside and out. He's really landing shots, and every time Hill tries to respond, he swings and misses. There's a good right hand, though, by Hill. Now Hill comes back with a couple body shots. He's keeping his hands up a little bit higher now. They're both on the ropes, working hard. Now they're holding. Yanez trying to get in some good shots. Hits him with the left as they break. There's the bell, ending round number 3. We're at the Metrolina Trade Show Expo here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Remember, World of Champions bringing you this fight. Friday Night Fights, broadcast by Carolina Exposed Multimedia. Our next event at Real Work Studios, across from the North Carolina Music Factory, right here in Charlotte, North Carolina. We're getting ready for the 4th and final fight between these 2 young fighters. They're still working on that left eye of Yanez. Headbutt the first round. Right at the end of the first round. Doesn't seem to cause them any trouble. They're using the ice and trying to keep the swelling down. Using the end swell. It's a big metal thing. They keep in a bucket of ice and they roll it back and forth over that eye to keep the swelling down. I don't see any blood. I don't think he actually was cut. I think it's just a little bruise there over the eye. Referee Dale Fry helping the ring girls out of the ring. Fighters up, seconds down. We're ready for the 4th and final round. Dale Fry calls them to center ring. 4th and final round, and here goes the bell. And here we go. Friday Night Fights, 4th and final round on our final fight of the night. Yanez on the left-hand side of your screen right there. Hill on the right. Hill has the tattoo on the back and going down the left arm. 2 good-looking young fighters. They're both set and ready to go 4 rounds. Not a lot of power, but both of them have got a lot of skills, a lot of good left jabs been thrown tonight. And Yanez seems to have found a home with that overhand right. He loops it in there. Look at that. He's done it twice again. And right here, early stages of this round, you can see Hill shaking his head. Hill can't understand how to block that punch, but he's got to get that left hand up. He's keeping it down near his waist, and Yanez has noticed that. He throws the left jab, and boom, comes back with an overhand right. Yanez is a little quicker, throwing a little bit tougher punches, throwing a lot more punches than Hill. I've got Yanez ahead 2-1 right now. On the unofficial scorecard, as you can see. There's Yanez getting inside again with that overhand right. Another overhand right. He's banging him 3 or 4 right in a row. Throwing a left and then snaps that head back with the right. He's throwing that looping overhand right. And Ken Hill cannot get that left hand up to block it. He keeps it a little bit too low. That's something he's going to have to work on in the gym. Hill trying to come back, but he keeps missing with that left. And then he can't follow it up, and Yanez keeps snapping the left end and then coming back with the right. A little shoe shine that they keep throwing when they're inside. Not helping much. Snapping several punches. There's a good overhand right again by Yanez. Yanez is just dominating with that overhand right. He's just keeping Hill off guard. He caught him with a left hook right then. You see Hill starting to get a little tired, backing up now. Yanez got him in the ropes. Lands a couple punches, and Dale Fry will break him up hard. Yanez, the fresher of the two fighters. Yanez is 22. Hill, 26 years old, the father of 4. Yanez told us that he likes to rebuild cars. He's rebuilding a 1950 car right now as a hobby. But I'll tell you something, right now he's really into boxing, and he is doing a great job, those lefts and rights. He landed some good solid punches right now. He's really settled down since that first round. Yanez catches him with the left. They're telling his corner, you can hear him say, touch him, touch him, touch him. They want him to just keep putting that left out there and then following it with the overhand right. And there it is, beautiful. Very well done by Yanez. There's a right to the body and then a right to the head. Hill does not have an answer for that right hand, and it's all night long. Ever since that first round, it's been right in his face. David Yanez, 10 seconds to go here in round number 4. Yanez with a big left hook and a whoa, then right hand and drops him. Hill is down at the end of round 4. Referee Dale Fry comes in. You cannot be saved by the bell in any round, including the final round. He gives him that mandatory 8 counts, closes off and there's the bell, ending round number 4. Welcome back to Friday Night Fights, broadcast by Carolina Exposed Multimedia. We got our decision coming up. Let's go up to our ring announcer and the referee Dale Fry with the two fighters.
Ring action. We have a unanimous decision for the fighter from Sin